YouTube? It's your boy Pierre McCoy, the Dallas. I'm back with another video, man, just to update y'all on some game, man. But this one's for the boys, man. Also for the ladies, man. The ladies that actually do care, the ladies that actually do take accountability, the ladies that actually do got a heart, the ladies that actually do use their mind over their emotions. And they understand how this world is trying to tear down the black man specifically. You know what I mean? It could be any man can go through this, but the black man specifically. But let's just get into it, man. Quick game about some child support, right? So I'm huge on foundation. I'm huge on family. I want to get married one day. I want a family. I want my two daughters, even though I'm not with their moms anymore. I want my two daughters to see family, to see foundation, because that's how you succeed in America. That's how you build in America. That's how you elevate in America, right? That's how the American dream comes to life, when two is better than one, like God told us, right? Because you get more for your work, you get more for your energy, you get more for your time, right? But specifically, if you're anything like me, man, you on child support. You don't got the greatest relationship anymore with your daughter's moms. Bro, it's set up for you to fail, right? And it's set up to put the mom in a position to dislike you, to hate you, to feel in a way that she needs to be in agreement with the government to pull you down and be a detriment to your life. So let me say this first. Child support, I just learned this, right, at Fathers Making Progress. Shout out my man Carnell Hoggins for allowing me to get signed up for that. But it is set up, child support is set up to basically pay back what you owe. You know what I mean? It could be your birthing expenses for your child. It could be child care that your girl been getting. That your daughter's mom or son's mom been getting. It could be food share. It could be public assistance. It could be emergency assistance. All of those fall under public assistance. If your child's mom is getting public assistance and you are a legal father, meaning you done signed that birth certificate or you done went down there and said that's my child to the court, they gonna find you and they gonna put you on child support. No matter how you do it, no matter how you choose to figure it out. You know what I mean? There are ways to split the child support. In my case, you know what I mean, when you got custodial positioning and placement positioning, you know what I mean? But it's a large fight, and if you like anything like me, you don't want to be a detriment to your daughter's mom's life. You don't want to make your daughter's mom's lives harder, but it don't be the same way on the other side all the time, regardless of what they say, regardless of how they try to portray it. But I just wanted to make sure you know that child support is in place, right, to pay back what you owe, right? So if your daughter mom been getting daycare for 18 years, they want that money back, right? If we paid for your child to be birthed in the hospital, you ain't paid nothing, we want that money back, right? If your child been going to the doctor on the public assistance, Medicaid, we want that money back, right? We want that money back from the father, not from the mom, right? That's just what it is. They're not holding the mom accountable. And if we know the world in general, or women are not held in position to have to be held accountable. It's like the Godfather said, and I always keep this in my heart: women and children can afford not to care, man cannot. That's just how it's set up. That's how it's gonna be. But to continue, man, if you want a foundation, if you're anything like me, you want a foundation, man, you gotta play the game accordingly when you know things like this, right? And I came in here to talk about, in 1935, the Welfare Act, right? And now it's even worse now because it's an incentive for women, right? It's basically saying the man in the household, if there's a man in the household, specifically black families, they used to come, but they used to send a welfare person, a white person, to the house to see if there was a man in the house. And if it was a man in the house, they wasn't giving you no assistance. So they were basically forcing the woman, even if the man could be struggling, the man could be working 2 or 3 jobs, but they still struggling. You know how they had it back in the day. You know how they have it now, right? They want to make the man struggle. They want to make it so hard for the man to struggle that the woman ultimately leaves the man, stop believing in him, and chooses the handout. You know what I mean? But if you're anything like me, you know what I mean, you got a vision, you're on a mission, you see behind me, I got plans, right? I'm trying to build, I'm trying to grow. I want to be able to take my family away from public assistance because I know what it's doing. I know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Trying to make you look like you're not capable of paying for childcare. You're not capable of filling your fridge up on your own with your cash. You're not capable of paying for your own insurance. You're not capable of going to the doctor on your own bed. They basically telling you what God told you isn't true. And God gave you a gift, bro, to provide for your family in all ways, shapes, or forms, right? And that's why you gotta play the game accordingly when you get information like this. It's literally a act, right? When they put welfare into act in 1935, they told the black family, you gonna break up or you gonna be broken. And if you don't got a man in the household with an actual plan, with an actual goal, with actual drive, with an actual passion, you might as well come get this handout. You can believe in your man. You can stick by your man. I can give you this welfare check. You can stick by your man. You can stay with your man. Or I can give you this child care. I can pay the child care for you. You can stick by your man. Or I can give you this WIC. You can stick by your man. Or I can give you this food stamps. You can stick by your man. Or I can give you this emergency assistance. Bro, like I said, I only say that to say you gotta play the game accordingly as a man, bro. You can't play it emotionally. No matter how much you hate that your daughter's mom or son's mom done moved on, they got a new man, they trying to play in your face, they making you feel it. No matter none of that, bro. You gotta play the game accordingly for your offspring, bro. Cause that's what's more important, is your offspring and understanding the game. Like, this game is set up to make you fail. Just imagine you knew somebody was trying to hurt you. You knew somebody was trying to tear you down. You knew somebody wanted you to fail. You just gonna let it happen? You just gonna be emotional and crash out and be dumb? No, bro. You're gonna play the game accordingly. You're gonna play the game wise. You're gonna let her argue. You're gonna let her talk down. You're gonna let her attack you because you know what it takes to build a foundation. You gotta build it. You gotta build it, right? Or they coming for you, right? And they just told me at the meeting, I mean, you 2 children, almost 29%, 1 child, 13% of your check. They can garnish up to 55%, in Milwaukee up to 65% of your check. It was a dude down at the Fathers Making Progress said he owed 30 bands. How is that benefiting the kid? That he owes 30 bands to the state, because the state taking a percentage of it because the child's mom is on public assistance. If she's not on public assistance, the mom getting 100%. If she's on public assistance, the state is coming for you, my G. And even if she not, they gonna try to come for you, right? That's why you gotta play the game wise. Be in your kid's life actively, full time, not on the weekends, not just in the summer. Call, reach out, do what you gotta do. Have your receipts. I'm telling you, because it's set up to cripple you. And nowadays, how the relationships going and how the women are, they incentivizing the women. Girl, you better go have a baby by a rich dude and get on child support. They incentivizing it, bro. They incentivizing it for the black household. They don't want you to be together. They know what it takes, bro, to build a foundation. They know. I'm telling you. I know. I done had white friends. I done had Asian friends. I done had Indian friends. I done had all ethnicities friends and connected and got exposed to what it is. All right, my friend Jacob still on his parents' phone bill. They still all on the same phone bill. His parents married. He white, granted, but they know what it takes to build a foundation. Fuck the white privilege. I mean, freak the right privilege. Get that. That don't even gotta be in there. I'm saying for the main point of playing the game, God told you how to play it. 2 is better than 1. So love wisely, my brother. That's all I can leave you with. Love more wisely, right? Stop thinking with that head down there. Start thinking with this head. Now that you got this information, granted you watched the video, no one gonna watch it. But I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna try to break it down, you know what I mean, into clips. You know what I mean? I love dropping clips, you know what I mean? But you know, I'm going through hard times right now, so I don't know what things gonna look like within the next few days. But if you get the opportunity to see this, move accordingly, my man. Because they basically out here saying, stand by your man, or I can pay this bill for you, mama. That's what they telling the mothers of your children, bro. Specifically, if you're not well off at the moment. If you're not well off at the moment, because if you're anything like me, bro, you dreaming big, bro. Your dream is bigger than you. My dream is bigger than me, right? It got more than just me included. But it's your boy DD, man. Just want to come put y'all up on some quick game, man. Give y'all some game, man. For anybody out here dealing with what could be potentially coming, you know what I mean, in the near future. But yeah, it's your PR McCoy, the Dollar Store. Follow, like, comment, and move accordingly, my G. Love more wisely. It's your boy DD.